Om Shanti. Baba Sakar Murli, 8th of March 2023. Essence. Sweet children, only the one Father is the innocent businessman who gives everyone happiness. He takes all your old things and gives you new things. He alone is worshipped. Question. What is the duty of your godly mission? What service do you have to do? Answer. Your duty is to benefit all human beings, to give everyone the Father's message, to make them Satyapratan from Tamupratan. Tell everyone, remember the Father who establishes heaven, and you will be benefited. You have to give everyone the aim. Those who believe in the deities and who belong to your clan will understand all of these things. All of your matters are spiritual. Song. No one is unique like the innocent Lord. Om Shanti. The innocent Lord, Shiv Baba, sits here and explains to you. Only one Shiv Baba is the innocent Lord. When people speak of Gaurinath, brackets, Lord of Parvati, Gauri is not just one Parvati. Gaurinath or Babulnath, the one who changes thorns into flowers, is the one who makes beautiful those who have become ugly. All the praise is of just the one. This is the human world tree, that is, it is the drama. When you recall a drama, you definitely remember its main actors. There is definitely the main couple of the hero and heroine. Here too, someone is definitely needed to be the main one. The mother and father are well known. People say that Shankar and Parvati are in the subtle region. No one has full knowledge of Brahma. They speak of Brahma and Saraswati, but they are not a couple. In fact, Shankar and Parvati are not a couple either. The world doesn't know Vishnu. The ornaments they have shown on him do not belong to him. Here you would say that there is the couple, Lakshmi and Narayan. The most innocent of all is the one who gives a lot of happiness. He is also the innocent businessman. He takes all the old things from us and gives us new things. First of all, it should enter your intellects who the highest of all is. Who is the one who gives the maximum happiness? The one who gives happiness to many is worshipped. All of these things have to be churned. Churning the ocean of knowledge is very well known. So think about it. The highest human beings are Lakshmi and Narayan. Okay, what happiness did they give that people remember their names or worship them? In fact, they did not give any happiness. Yes, they were the masters of the land of happiness, but who made them like that? Where were they before they became that? If Baba hadn't made them become that, where would they have been? You children know all of this. Souls are never destroyed. Who taught them to perform such actions that they became so elevated? They must surely have received some teachings. The world doesn't know who they were in their past. You now know that Lakshmi and Narayan take 84 births, and at the end they then become Saraswati and Brahma. So, should Lakshmi and Narayan be praised, or should the one who inspired them to make effort, the one who gave them their reward be praised. These are such deep matters. You have to explain what Lakshmi and Narayan did when they existed. Their whole kingdom continued, but the praise of just the first one has continued. Shankaracharya came and created the creation of sannyasis and then also sustained them. Then he too reached the Tamopradhan stage. So, who can make him Satopradhan? Maya has made everyone Tamopradhan. Lakshmi and Narayan too were Satopradhan. They then went around the cycle and became Tamopradhan. It is the same for each and every one. No matter how big a status someone has, everyone has to pass through the stages of Sato, Rajo and Tamo. At this time, all are impure. So, who would make the Tamopradhan world Satopradhan once again? First of all, you enter Satopradhan happiness, and then you go into sorrow. This secret is now explained to you children. Since souls have to take 84 births, they definitely have to become Tamopradhan from Satopradhan. Everything definitely goes through the stages of Sato, Rajo and Tamo. It is the same for preceptors. They too are now Tamopradhan. So, who is the highest on high who never becomes Tamopradhan? If he too were to become Tamopradhan, who would make him Satopradhan? In that case, it would be that one's greatness. By churning the ocean of knowledge in this way, you can then relate the points you like that touch your heart. Only the innocent Lord, the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is the bestower of salvation for all, and the one who makes everyone Satopradhan. Everyone moves away from degradation and receives liberation and salvation. Those who come down first of all, number-wise, will pass through the stages of Satopradhan, Sato, Rajo and Tamo, and then definitely become Tamopradhan. When souls come down, they first have to experience happiness. They cannot experience sorrow first. People do not realize when a soul is a new soul, and why it is that he has so much happiness and respect. Everyone's stage is now Tamopradhan. All the elements and the minds, etc. are Tamopradhan. All the things that were new have now become old. Grain, flowers and fruit, etc. will be so good there. Some children have been given visions of that. Daughters go to the subtle region and say, Baba gave us subiras, brackets the nectar of mango juice, to drink. Surely the highest Father would give you the highest things. It should remain in the children's intellects that only the one God is the highest on high. Everyone remembers him. They speak of God the Father. God resides up above. Souls remember God the Father because they are unhappy. So, the Father, the innocent Lord, comes and gives happiness. So, why would you not remember him? The soul says, when I am unhappy in this body, I remember the Father a lot. When Ravan, the enemy, causes you sorrow, you remember the Father. All of us souls remember God when we're unhappy. Then, when we souls are living in heaven, we don't remember the Father. The soul says this. Souls call out to the Father. Human beings don't know his occupation or biography. They know nothing at all. Neither do they know the secrets of the drama, nor do they know how a soul goes around the cycle. You children now know that it is Maya Ravan who causes sorrow. The kingdom of Ravan began in the Copper Age. This too has been explained because no one knows that Ravan is the oldest enemy of all. Partition, etc., took place by his directions being followed. You children now understand that you are making Bharat into heaven by following Srimad. He alone is the bestower of salvation for all. Only when he comes does he carry out his tasks through Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar. He alone is the highest on high. No one knows his biography. This play is made in that way. Therefore, Baba explains that Ravan is the biggest enemy of all. You have to conquer him. He explains to those who understood this in the previous cycle. They are the ones who come and change from Shudras into Brahmins. Now, just think about how the population will continue to increase from the Golden Age to the end of the Silver Age. So, you have to do the service of giving knowledge to so many. The seed of knowledge has to be sown in so many of them. Knowledge is never destroyed. Even those who engaged in war have to be uplifted. Wherever those of our deity clan are, they will emerge again. Those people in a war are told, those who die on a battlefield will go to heaven. However, no one can go to heaven just by their being told about it, unless you have given them the aim. Only you Brahmins are able to give this aim. Everyone has to die. Muslims remember Allah. Sikhs remember Guru Nanak, but they are not able to go to heaven. Only at the Confluence Age can you go to heaven. So, apart from you Brahmins, no one can give this mantra to those who engage in war. The one who makes you into the masters of heaven is the one Father, the highest of all. It is fine to say that God says, if you die on a battlefield you will go to heaven. But which war is he referring to? There are two wars. One is spiritual and the other is physical. You can also give knowledge to people who fire bullets. It is also mentioned in the Gita, Man Manabhav, remember the Father and heaven, and you will go to heaven. Only when it is the Confluence Age can you go to heaven. Those are physical matters, whereas all of these are spiritual matters. Our war is in conquering Maya. When a person is dying, he is given a mantra. Those people go to die. Therefore, you must give them the Father's message. One day, the government will also tell you to give everyone this knowledge. You are the godly mission. Your duty is to benefit many. Tell them, remember God. Heaven is now being established. When they hear this, they will become very happy. Those who belong to this clan will believe you. Only those who believe in the deities will understand these things. So, you have to benefit everyone. Without remembering the Father, you cannot go to heaven. Only when you remember the Father who establishes heaven will there be benefit. Baba has explained that those engaged in war carry those sanskars with them, and so they come and fight again. Such souls carry those sanskars. They cannot go to heaven. Those who serve Bharat have to receive the fruit of that. Therefore, you have to serve them too. Explain to their seniors. Your influence will spread. They will ask you to go to them and give lectures. For instance, a major invited Baba to come. You have to push your way in everywhere in order to explain to them. When you explain to the seniors, many juniors will also come. However, if you first explain to a guru, his disciples would say that his head has been spoilt, and so they would remove that guru and give the gadi to someone else, because these things are completely new. Not a single human being in the whole world understands the Gita fully. They say the flames of destruction truly emerged from the sacrificial fire of the knowledge of Rudra. But they don't know what happened after that. People don't know anything at all. At this time, all are Tamapradhan. Even Christians believe that Christ exists here in the form of a beggar. Then, who would make him wealthy from a beggar? The bestower of salvation for all is the one Supreme Soul. Therefore, if you children sit and explain very well, you can benefit many. The Father, the Creator of heaven, is the purifier, and so you have to follow his Srimad. Those who are worthy will emerge. Only those whose intellects have the accurate meaning of the discus of self-realization and Manmanabhav are called Brahmins. Without becoming a Brahmin, one cannot become a deity. Many subjects are to be created. Everyone who is to come up to the end of the Silver Age has to receive this mantra. The arrow will only strike those who belong to our clan. Your arrows are now being filled with power. Then, at the end, many powerful arrows will be shot. Sannyasis too were shot with arrows. They then understood that it truly was God who shot those arrows. Your arrows of knowledge are now becoming very powerful and refined. There is just the one main arrow of Manmanabhav. It has been explained to you accurately that this is the Confluence Age. It is from here that you will be able to go to heaven. The Mahabharat war is just ahead of you. That is a battlefield, and this too is a battlefield. It takes effort to conquer Maya. Many ordinary subjects are to be created. Those who are not going to become part of this clan will not be able to remember Baba. If you continue to churn the ocean of knowledge to do service, you will remember points of knowledge. In a battle too, they churn an ocean of knowledge. If we do this, we will be victorious. Their intellects continue to work on that, and they also practice it. When they become powerful, they go to the battlefield to fight. Many people will come to you. There will be a crowd of devotees on God's doorstep. They will come like mosquitoes. There isn't as much of a crowd in front of a prime minister or kings and queens as there will be of devotees in front of God. They will come with that loving devotion. They won't have any bad intentions. That one is the incorporeal Father, is he not? Therefore, you understand that there has to be a crowd of devotees in front of God. Everyone has to come here. You have your very accurate, non-living memorial here. There is the image of Shiv Baba. There are also Jagat Pita and Jagadamba. There is also your group of the Shakti army of the present time. Acha. To the sweetest, beloved, long-lost and now-found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. Essence Vedana 1. In order to become deities from Brahmins, keep the accurate meaning of the discus of self-realization and Manmanapav in your intellect. Do the service of giving everyone the aim. 2. In order to conquer Maya, churn the ocean of knowledge and go into the depths of knowledge and extract jewels. Blessing. May you be a holy swan and experience imperishable godly intoxication with your stage of purity. On the day of Holi, everyone forgets any awareness of being senior or junior. They consider themselves to be equal and play together with intoxication. They forget sanskars of enmity and celebrate an auspicious meeting. This system is of the present time. When you children become holy, that is, when you stay in your stage of purity and are coloured by the colour of the Father's company, then, in that godly intoxication, you forget any awareness of bodies, awareness of different relationships, and awareness of senior and junior, and simply have the one awareness of soul consciousness. This is the stage of a holy swan. The memorial of this is celebrated every year in the form of Holi. Slogan. Those who have coolness in their lives are able to gain victory over the burning hearts of others. Om Shanti.